Previously on The Hunt for the Sandow, Samir Banu wins the 1983 Mr. Olympia. Who will be next in 2020 to receive the Sandow Trophy? Coming up next on The Hunt for the Sandow, Lee Haney. November 11th, 1959. Lee Haney grew up in Spartanburg, South Carolina. In 1979, Lee Haney would be the teenage national champion. 1982, Lee would win the first NPC national championships to earn his pro status by winning the world championships. In 1983, Lee competed in his first Mr. Olympia, getting third behind Samir Banu and Muhammad Makawi.
Never will forget, in 1983, having entered my first Mr. Olympia show, placed third. I hate losing. I don't like to lose. That won the NPC National the first time, the IFBB World Championship the first time around, win Olympia, Olympia the third time around. Man, I just don't like losing. But third place wasn't bad for a youngster. And I never will forget the after party at Albert Busak's gym. I'm sitting in the back, me and Shirley. I'm licking my wounds, feeling sorry for myself. And Shirley's consoling me as I'm sitting there with my head dropped. And lo and behold, Arnold comes over. I'm 23 years old at the time. And he says to me, Lee, you look great on stage. You have a fantastic physique. He said, but you have to do something about that posing. You're on another level now. You can't pose like an amateur. So, when we get back to California, I'm going to introduce you to my posing coach. And Arnold made that gesture, and I made sure I had my butt there in his office to meet his posing coach. And I think, and I talk about that now, I think now that what Arnold was also doing was testing me to see if I had it here, Was I going to follow through and humbly accept the advice that he was giving me or the help? But I made sure I was there because he said to me, Lee, once you get it down as far as your posing routine, you'll be Mr. Olympia.
1984, Lee would win his first Mr. Olympia championships.
Well, serious bodybuilding, that's something that has to be taken a step at a time. Youngsters getting into it, it all depends on their ability to pay close attention and to follow directions. But there again, I wouldn't advise going into bodybuilding 100% wholeheartedly. There's other sports that they should also have interest in, and it would be more feasible to go that route than to just say, okay, I want to be a bodybuilder. That's it. That's all that matters. And Mr. Olympia is a fantasy, and only few have been able to realize this.